It said, "Who let the dogs out?" It was me.
It always cracks me up where I find the pups when I enter a home. And if you are a mom or dad to a pup, you know that you invest in blankets. And they love to snuggle on those blankets and get snuggled while on the blankets. But each dog is different. This little guy buried herself in the blanket. This one prefers a chair. This guy likes the blanket again. But then this little guy has a stuffed toy that's almost bigger than he is. And he just cracks me up. It's amazing the things you see on dog walks. This is a guy's backyard or side yard. He lives next to a stream and he decided to create a duck sanctuary. Look at all those ducks. So he's got seed set up and water, and the stream makes it a perfect setting for him to see all of the ducks that he could ever want. Though he's also got a squirrel trap, but he does it nicely and humanely. You also see things that are a little bit frightening. In one neighborhood, I saw this burnt out van, and it caught fire and then it caught the fence and the shed. It's crazy. This guy's mom, it was her neighborhood, she messaged me, "Did you see that van? That happened over the weekend." And it wasn't even the guy's van. Come to think of it, a lot has happened in this neighborhood. I saw this and caught a little bit of it on video and then went to help because I noticed when everybody got out safely that there were cats and dogs and all kinds of animals. So I was able to help with giving some leashes out. Then the firemen told us to back off. But it was nice to see all the neighbors came with supplies to help this poor woman. Also, when I was out walking Griff, we saw a loose puppy dog. Now, I can't just let a loose dog run because he might get hit by a car. So I managed to grab him and tried texting and calling his owner with no luck. So he ended up playing in my backyard for a while until finally I went on next door and figured out his collar didn't have the right number on it. And so I got the right number, and yay, happy ending. He got to go home. Dogs and their silliness and playfulness. These two Weimaraners had a ball, and they each wanted it. One had it in one's mouth, and the other had it in the other mouth, and they're like, "Give it to me." "No, you give it to me." Neither one would give it up. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Are we fighting over the ball, boys?
Then he decided, okay, I'm going to lay right here. Dexter's mom is moving, so time for his wooden pet name. Now I know when you're doing work on the scroll saw that there is a specific technique when you're coming to cut-ins where you're supposed to back off and then make the turn slowly. Now if you see here, I'm cheating because when I cut in, somehow when I make the turn, I'm applying way too much pressure on my blade. And I've tried several different ways and somehow I just can't get it. So like here I do that swoosh, which seems to go smoothly, but there's something I can hear in my blade that isn't happy. It's like you just turned me too quickly and roughly, and now I am slowly coming loose from underneath where you have me attached, and I am going to break. So this is how I do it. So I take a run through one way, and then I go back in and take a run in the other way. And that way there isn't so much risk of my blade breaking, and everything looks a lot more smooth. Here, I had just completed the inside of the E and the attachment to the X, and then I must have twisted it because that blade broke. I don't know that you can see that there. So let's inspect my work. It looks pretty good. Well, a little wobbly. Sorry.